look at the camera, Al?
I doubt he'll do that.
Okay, now he's turning around and translating toward the donning station. 0.5. Yeah, we'll have him do it next time. Next time, as you go up to the banjo, rotate to your left, Al. It's going to get you full face in the TV. He's at the donning station now, stabilizing his attitude very nicely. Mark. Wait a minute before you go. Wait, I got to turn off both decks. Change PSS and battery. Are we going to change or no? Okay, I'm rating 1,000 pounds. We have 1,000 pound space fans. We only need 500 for the next one, so we're going to press on without a PSS change. What's the battery voltage? 27 volts on the battery, so 28 volts on the battery. So we're not going to turn off decks. We're going to proceed into CMG, right? Okay, we're going to do baseline maneuvers, CMG. There he goes. Rotate to your left this time, Al. It's translating out of the donning station. Translating up to the banjo area and CMG. It's got a nice rotational rig going, so it's about halfway there. He's rotated 90 degrees. His attitude is pretty much as X-axis attitude is pretty much the same as it was. Okay, he's coming up to the banjo area. There he is in the banjo area, space hands. Got a picture of him in the banjo. Now translate down to the AMU-2. Nice stable position at the banjo. He's backing off, rotating to the left. CMG is nice and quiet. Flying down to the FMU number 2 with no difficulty. Stabilizing himself at the banjo, or correction, at the FMU-2 area. There he is, he's leaving the FMU-2 area. Translating up to D404. If you want to get a different position, I'll turn this thing off and give you some more rope. I'll give you some more rope if you want. The only thing you got to watch is that light right there. You might want to get down underneath that FMU there. Let me dole out the rope to you while you're watching it. Okay, we're setting up the TV. Your friend and mine, Owen Garrett. You stabilize it at the D404. We have this photograph at 404. Okay, now he's translating around the dome lockers again. CMG, maintaining 6 to 8 inches from the lockers with the leading edge of the armrest or hand control. Seems to have no difficulty whatsoever. To translate past one dome locker in about 6 seconds. Okay, his attitude is very stable. He gives it an occasional burst of aft translation to stay away from the dome locker.
Let's wonder if we could...
Maintaining very good tangential profile as he goes around without having to jerk the attitude around. Just maintaining it directly facing the dome lockers at all times. Flying now very close, 4 to 6 inches from them. Now he's stabilizing himself in front of a D432, probably about 4 inches in the locker. Rotate to your right, Al, as you come down. Get some very good VTR of this whole operation. Owen Garrett, Cecil B. DeGarrian is working the TV with everything never charged up. Huh? That's what it looks like to me. Looks like the simulator to me. Got me with a dandy right that time. Ooh, he's getting me. Got me with a dandy right that time. Okay, you're going to do mode direct. You need 850 PSI minimum. Do a change out here. Sorry about that. Got tangled up in the hose TV cable. I say we got enough to do it, Al. We got about 800 to 900 pounds, enough to do the baseline maneuver once more in mode direct. Same thing, yeah. Yeah, maybe another vantage point would be nice. I'm ready when you... Wait a minute. Yeah, I'm ready when you are. Let's go. Okay, he's switching to direct mode. He's backing off from the donning station. Rotating to his right, away from the TV camera. Okay. He wants to do it because that's the way he's done it before. He's got nice rotation going and a little translation. Right now he's shooting a little bit below banjo. He's got about half of his rotation, about halfway there. He's going to be in attitude before he gets to the banjo, which is no problem at all. Now he's stabilizing attitude. His feet are just passing about 5 inches above the food lockers. Coming up into the banjo. His toes are about to touch the dome lockers. Toes on dome lockers. Owen Gary getting us all on television. Okay, now now he's translating down to the FMU number 2 in direct. It's difficult for me to see what he's doing with the controllers, therefore it's difficult on cross-coupling and so forth. I think he'll have better comments on that later. We described a few of them in the first series of attitude maneuvers. Frequent short. Okay. Al is commenting that the backpack is loose on his back and roll. It's not fastened down tightly enough because he recognizes that as he does a roll maneuver, the backpack rotates relative to his back. And I can see that too. I can see the backpack rotate slightly when he makes a roll into it. Stabilizing himself now at the FMU2 station. And we have his photograph. All these photographs are from the rear, seems like. FMU2. He notices that whenever he gets close to an object, he automatically brings his feet backward. Got a picture of Big O up in the dome running the TV. Now stabilizing himself in front of locker 404. Seems to be a little bit more difficulty in attitude control and in getting in position than there was in the other modes. Now he's translating to his right around in dome lockers. Okay, he's commenting that when he gave it a good translation to the right, that it made the backpack move such that he had to give it a left roll. It seemed like he needed a left roll. Correction in the last, the backpack, when he gave it a good solid right translation, the backpack moved such that his hand commanded an inadvertent left roll. He seems to be translating with a comparative ease. Around the dome lockers, maintaining 6 to 8 inches. His attitude is variable, but not too far nominal. All kinds of debris floating around in here. Pieces of paper. Junk is flying all over. A little more difficulty than before, but very manageable, particularly in the deft hands of the test pilot Alan Bean. what the bat change criteria is, but I will. Translating to the docking station. We're preparing to secure the cameras. That terminates the baseline maneuvers. We have about 10 Nikon photos. Okay, we turn off cameras. Where do you put the other one? There it is. And we're going off record for a few minutes. Hey, before you secure the TV, let me do you one more thing. Bring it down here. Bottom.